Hello. Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it, since I last done a live stream? But we are here, back at the allotment, and everything's regrowing again. We got a little bit of a problem. So I have been gone for probably a week, where I have been not able to come to the allotment, and within the last episode that I made, and now the brambles have tried to reinstate themselves as the dominant figure in this allotment. And yes, they are starting to encroach on the areas in which I have spent hours clearing. But we knew this was going to happen because of spring. But the only good saving grace is the area in which I prepped already, which is over there. There was only one or two like weeds coming through. So I literally just picked them off and yeah. Um so that has actually worked at the moment. That is keeping weeds at bay. But the unfortunate thing is everything else is growing massively out of control. So today we are planning on trying to clear the weeds that we already did, or the area, like try and clear the area that we already had cleared. So then we can then focus solely on trying to clear the area that we have not even touched yet, which is this back corner here. So my plan today is we're going to move all this compost or all this organic material here. That's already on there. And this stuff here is actually decomposing quite nicely. It is, sorry, it is actually decomposing quite nicely. Like, that's probably the best soil we've got on this allotment. Um, but before we do that, I wonder if I can get it on the camera. You can see the army of like weeds that have slowly increased the area. And yeah, so I think our goal is going to be we're going to have to clear. Oh, fuck. No. No. Let's say, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Oh, come on. Hello from Australia. Hello, Abby. I'm glad you're watching, but I'm hoping you can hear me. If I say still nothing, if not, I'll have to restart the stream. Wonder if I got a. No, I can't. It's right backwards in that. If I say so, Abby, can you hear me? Is there still no sound? Oh, I'm gonna have to do the restream again, am I? Oh, happy days. Happy days. Thank you, Barry, mate. Right. So, our plan today is I want to. Hey, that's good to hear. Yes. That's strange why you can't hear Abby. Might be your end, unfortunately. I was gonna say because all I'm using is just my phone, so there's no like fancy mic system, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Um, so yeah, our plan today is to try and take back the control of the allotment because you can see all the weeds are starting to grow through again. I also want to bring that over a little bit just in case all the ivy and all the like vine stuff starts regrowing again at the back fence. I don't want it to start growing in my compost pile. So I think what we're first going to be probably doing is clearing this area up, trying digging out some of the weeds, and then bringing that over. And also, I've got this. I nicked this from the allotment that is abandoned, and basically, it's this old water holder. Um, yes, there is a better name for it. His old water reservoir. I'm gonna be using this to put the bramble roots in. Because at the moment the bramble roots are literally just everywhere. So it'd be better to put them in here, then let the rainwater fill it up, and hopefully they will slowly die naturally inside this big water reservoir. And I'm going to put this water reservoir back on the other side of the allotment, as I don't want it on mine, because it isn't actually truly mine. It's, well, it's just abandoned on next door's one. But, so, what we'll do now, let's start tidying up. Yes. Wah. Oh, where is the matuk? So, you see me there? Yes. Yeah. So our problem is we've got fall over. These bad boys growing everywhere. These brambles are just shooting out. Like, you can see where we've cut them back before. You see where we've cut them, but we haven't unfortunately removed them from the ground. We've completely missed it. But that's the good thing about spring, is we can find all the areas that we have missed and get rid of more of them. I've just got a feeling it's going to be a long day. Right, where else? Where else? There we are. I don't know how we missed it last time, but plastic. There was a bramble root growing through plastic. It looks like it's a part of a car trim. So that's the one right there. See this one? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, here. I say, I hope you guys are doing well today, though, and happy bank holiday and all that. Where was that? Oh my god. Look at that. I just twatted it as well. Ah, big old rock. Oh yeah, and another one. Ah, hmm. See that there? No. Right. Where is my rake? Ah, another stone. Stone pile's getting massive. Christ. I'm not expecting to pull that massive root out. Oh, well, you have to try and cut that out now. That's a bit annoying. Never know what you dig up, but it's never a stash of coins. No, it's never the good stuff, is it? It's never. Yeah. Oh. Huh, another stone. I mean, not the good stuff, is it? Oh. Size of that root. I got a feeling that comes from that big tree, to be honest with you. Yeah. Hmm. Very annoying. Yeah. Let's move this over here so we can concentrate on this area down there. Where's my mutok? What does that mean? Oh, hello from Kentucky. Wait, is that Kentucky? Sorry. Yeah, Kentucky. Hello, mate. How was it? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah. Nice. Hmm. Just try and get some of these out. Yes, we do have bin weed at the allotment. Trying to think of the facts over. So it's only recently started growing, to be honest with you. It wasn't here when I originally had the allotment, but since everything started to regrow again, this has kind of showed its face. So yeah, the bin weed is everywhere. Some day here today. My garden later today. We usually wait until after the Kentucky Derby to get our the Kentucky Derby. What is that? Since that's our last frost date. Oh, happy days though. At least you know now we got some good growing days ahead of you, and you ain't got to worry about it dying because of the frost. Oh, I've missed a massive one there. Oh no. Where is the rake? Doo-doo. So, this ground is still very much covered in ivy vines, or ivy roots. So using the rake is actually quite good because it does pull a lot of it out. All right. So we let's try and move this over actually. Hold on. Let's save it a little bit more. Shift this back. Where's this? When we was talking earlier about finding stuff on the allotment, I just found myself a nut. Um, yeah, don't know where this has come from. The big pile of rubbish is getting ever bigger. Right, and I've missed a bramble. So let me get this out a minute. There we go. Come in. So, right off of that. Right. So now, let's see. Sorry, let's have a look. See if they want to send image. Unfortunately, Alan, is that Alan? Elena? Elena? Yes. Um, yeah, I've been doing this for a while now. 8 degrees. Oh, nice. Oh, I wish we had that weather here. Oh, like I say, I think it's about 12, 13 over here at the moment, degrees Celsius. So, what I'm going to do now, we just set the camera up a little bit more. We set a bit far away. I am going to be pulling that big sheet where I've got all my compost material away from the wall. Might put my back out. So I don't want none of this stuff behind it slowly growing into the compost. I want it away so we can actually control what is on it, and we can try and use it for compost later on without stuff growing in it. So, right. Nice. Found myself a nice little slow room. But I was correct. Unfortunately, we have got vines growing over here. Let's put this down. So what was happening is all these vines were starting to grow towards my big compost pile. I know, obviously, the compost pile at the moment is a bit terrible because it's just a big pile of stuff on top of a sheet. But you don't want any of this. the annoying thing is we did spend a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, trying to stop this problem. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of stuff was regrowing. Right. Put all that in there. So what I reckon we should do next is potentially move all this dirt here, which in theory is quite good dirt. Um, Only because where I have been moving it around so much, nothing's had the chance to regrow. And if anything, stuff is dying. Like you can see, like everything's just dying, but the soil is still very clayey. But if we just pile it, if we just pile all the stuff onto that one there, it should help all that stuff then like decompose a lot quicker. And then it gives us a bit more free room there where we haven't just got a massive random pile of just organic material. So let's put this up to the widescreen. That blue thingy, I nicked it from well, I didn't nick it. I borrowed it from the allotment that hasn't got an owner yet. It's basically just a big water butt with nothing in it. So I'm using it. So when I do find like some brambles, straight in there, no worries, don't grow back. Don't grow back. Yes, it is a West Country accent. Let's get me fork. Big pile. I believe the blue thing that you're talking. Yes, exactly that. Yes. Yes, it is that. It's just that it's rusted right out and that no one's owned it for God knows how long. So I've just repurposed it as a storage bin for weeds. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you think so. There's got to be some way of getting rid of these brambles without them regrowing everywhere. Right. Let's put you here for now. I have attempted to try and move to compost, but there's so much of it. Let's try and tackle some more bits. I say, what I don't understand is how I've missed all this the first time round. Like, going through it all is like, even when I did the spot where I put all the ground beds, it's like, how did I miss all of these? Like, I went through it quite thoroughly as well, and still missed loads. Okay. God. Oh, never stone. That's cool. I've never took a root out before where you can see somewhere further along the root, it was starting to grow more brambles. You evil things. So I believe the rest of the stuff on top now is not brambles, it's just generic weeds. So I'm just going to use this tool here. I forgot what it's called. But this tool here is actually really good. Literally just scrape the top off and it literally ripped all the top of the weeds off. Yeah, I would not, like, I recommend this tool. I'll use it pretty much everywhere, including my house. So let's see how good this is. Another rock. This guy had a problem, serious problem. More stones. I still have this guy. Just more stones. Serious amount of stones. They're supposed to keep the vacant plot good, but they just don't. I don't know why. They just don't help out at all. Oh, nice watermelon. Do you know what? That's something I've never grown. Cucumber and some other veggies today. Nice. 3 dead trees. Oh, wow. Yeah, new roof. All right, let's carry on. More brambles. More stones. What is it that's doing, man? More stones. The hell? A little jar. That's cute, isn't it? Can't tell if there's anything in it though. This is just pure dirt. Hello, Lisa. Hello. We are allowed to have bonfires, but not at the moment. Not until October. Let's see what's actually in here. Just full of dirt. Not 100%, but it looks a lot better than what it was. Uh, I like little finds out of that little jar. Yeah, it's quite cool, that little jar. Yes, and it is a lot better now. A lot more clearer. Still a lot more to go, though. More stones. Right, let's position you here now. Because we have got a lot more over there. Right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just to speed it up a little bit, I might just concentrate just purely on the brambles and the pendula. Otherwise, I'm going to be here all day. And unfortunately, I haven't got all day. Yeah, just got to keep going. Just got to keep going. Are those cover pallets for your compost area, or is that for your neighbour's plot? Is that oh, up there? That is the neighbour's plot, but I got a feeling he doesn't own that plot anymore, or I think the bloke who owns it, I think he's moving away. So I got a feeling, because you can see how overgrown it is. No one owns it now, I don't think. These seeds to plants are probably about 3 inches high. Oh, happy days. Yes, we have got a lot of clay in this soil. And yeah, unfortunately, a lot of clay. But hopefully, once all this organic matter starts decomposing with the wood chips and stuff that we've got over there, hopefully it improves the soil. Otherwise, we're out of luck. All right, let's move the camera. Doo-doo. Nice. Nice. Right, I'll move that over. Nice. All right. Nice. How did I miss that one? Right. That was a lot of brambles cleared out. Let me just sit down and get a drink a minute. Whew. Get a nice sit on these rocks. Oh. I was going to say, I just want to apologise to everyone. Um, I haven't been uploading this as consistently as I usually would. I've been a bit slack on the shorts, and the main channel videos are taking a lot longer to make than what they have been before, considering they've gone from like 10 to 15-minute episodes up to over the 20s. But I'm hoping that it will change, as I have got some video ideas that I want to try and do for May and June, and I'm going to try and focus on trying to do them. It's just the fact that all of this like regrowth of all the stuff has unfortunately delayed it quite a lot, because I just don't want to keep just making videos where I'm just like destroying bramble roots and taking out pandula, and because I have still got quite a lot of the allotment to do. But yeah, it's just very annoying. It's just very annoying. One of the videos I was planning on doing, which I wanted to film today, but I got here and I was like, no, I'm gonna have to prioritize on clearing before I can start planting. And that was starting to grow stuff in these beds. I have got stuff ready to go at home. I've just got to separate them into individual pots first to let them grow a bit bigger, and then I was going to bring them to the allotment. But I was tempting of going to the garden centre and getting some, is it topsoil and compost? No. Oh, what's it called? No, it's topsoil and it's basically the soil just to go underneath. That might be topsoil. But yeah, it's just a soil to go underneath. to fill up the bed, and then obviously the compost on top, which would then give it the nutrients then to help the plants grow. I was going to do a video on that. I was also going to be hopefully doing a video on like using vinegar. A lot of people have recommended using white vinegar mixed with, I think it's salt, washing up liquid and water, and that should help like kill the weeds from the top, but not the bottom, like try and kill the weeds from the top. I've also had a video idea of using an app to help diagnose some of these trees that I've got on the allotment. A lot of people have recommended that and using it, so I think that's a really cool video idea. As at the moment, the trees are still at the allotment. I haven't got rid of them yet because we didn't know what they were going to grow into. But determining what the apps say, the trees might be going bye-bye. As I'm surprised I haven't been told off yet, considering how many trees we have got on the allotment, as the maximum we're allowed is 3. So, yeah, unfortunately. And yes, so I've had loads of video ideas, but unfortunately, just time hasn't been great to me. And yeah, the videos themselves are taking a little bit longer to make, but I'm hoping for the next 2 months I can try and push and we can try and get a couple videos out. I was going to have a, what time is it now? I was going to try and get a video out today, but I don't think it's going to happen. I've just got to film a couple more clips and um, edit it and all that. Driveway, oh, it's a little bit long. I think it, I might, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I think that vinegar stuff works better when it's boiling hot, isn't it? Which might delay me a little bit. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. It has been 6 months, I think, nearly 6 months since I had this allotment, and they can see that it is being worked on. It's just the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's just gone from everything was clear, everything was basically like cut back to suddenly it's all just gone mental again. Like the bits that I've already done are looking like I hadn't touched them. Like it's mental how fast nature regrows. Ah. But just a question that isn't got anything related to gardening. Who's watched the Michael Jackson film? Because I think it's mint. We watched it a couple of days ago, and yeah, it's really good. I think it's really good. Oh, oh. Yeah, just looking around at the allotment now, and it's just like, geez. So I ordered up. I think it was 5 liters of the white vinegar. So that should help in the long run with the weed problem. And I've also bought myself one of those cans which you put the like say like put water in it with the white vinegar and you pump it and then you should be able to shoot it out. So that should be able to spray and try and get rid of as much of this like overgrowth as we can. I think it'll just kill the stuff at the top, but with the amount of like foliage we got here, I got a feeling that'd take a long time and that'd be a lot of flame. Oh, bless me. But I got a feeling if I was to use the squirty gun with the vinegar on a hot day, of course, it might be better. But the only other well, the only good thing about the flame one now is it completely eradicates the top of the plant. Thank you. Yeah, it completely eradicates the top of the plant, where I think the vinegar just kills it off. So you've still got the top of the plant to deal with. Um, and also what's quite annoying is um our like compost pile every time I come here is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like in the long run, it'd be really nice because we can use it then for some good compost. But for now, where we're trying to like clear stuff, yeah, it's just it's yeah, it's just getting massive. Like to the point where I'm trying to like shovel dirt out of the way just to try and make some space to clear other stuff out. Do you have a weed whacker that might help and keep the team at least? Well, I do, and um, a little spoiler, I might be having power on the allotment. So yeah, because I've only got an electric weed whacker, um, not a battery operated one. I've got an actual cable one that runs to a plug. But yeah, hopefully we'll have power at the allotment soon, and I'll be able to use it. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but maybe, well, hmm, yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to be using. Yes, it will be awesome. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a real help, hopefully. But yeah, the vinegar we might have to maybe you maybe I'll use the weed whacker on my side to completely clear the weeds out, and then using the vinegar will clear next doors out. Because no one owns that at all. No one's going to be growing on that anytime soon. So it might be worth using the white vinegar on the overgrown allotment just to try and kill everything off to keep everything at bay. And yeah, that's a good shout, to be fair. Good shout about that. What about renting a tiller with the option to turn over soil over? Well, the neighbor here, which is behind me, he actually has one, a petrol one, and he has offered to um let me borrow it. But as we can see from the stream today, I mean, the amount of stones that is still in the ground with the plastic, the glass bottle, there's bits of metal in there as well, and plastic, and there's still a lot of membrane. I'm just worried about borrowing his equipment and accidentally like damaging it due to how much is in the ground. So I've been a bit cautious at the moment, like to use a tiller. But once we do get power at the allotment, that might be a possibility. And I have reached out to a company about renting a wood chipper, but that was quite expensive. So I'm not sure how much renting a wood tiller, um, a ground tiller would be. Um, and if I'm going to be using raised beds, we might be okay. Um, Plus, as well, I'm thinking about doing um, cover crops. If we manage to clear the rest of the allotment, I'm going to be using cover crops. So hopefully they will also help break up the ground. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's just a learning curve. This first 6 months has been a very good learning curve. And yeah, we've gone, we've developed quite a lot. It's just, yeah, it's just a shame because um, a lot of it's regrowing. But I got a feeling I'm not the only one having this problem. I think it's Oasis allotment. I don't know if you guys watch him. Um, he's also got his allotment that is now massively overgrown. So yeah, it's just that's the problem about taking over these allotments like this is you're going to have that problem. Also, a train's going past, so audio might go a bit funny. Yes, hopefully, Lisa. Oh, I'm speaking. Yes, hopefully, Lisa, I will have um a good system here. I'm hoping of having a. I think the first thing I'm gonna be building first is a composting system. So having a compost like bins at the back of the allotment by the fence, so we can then organize all of the compost material there. Then, like you said, have a shed, have like everything here. So yeah, at the moment, because I'm just taking stuff back and forth from the allotment all the time. Um, yeah, it's just uh, it's going to be a slow progress, but I wouldn't want to get a shed yet though, because um, I got a feeling one of the trees round this allotment might need to be taken down. Uh, where unfortunately it's kind of rotted through, but I can't do anything about it yet not until the ivy dies off it. Then I can then raise the case up with the allotment owners and basically say to them, look, we have got a bit of a problem here. Eli and Kate. Eli and Kate. I don't know if I've watched those Eli and Kate. Um, yeah, I've watched. Is it Dan? Sorry. Yes, Matt. Matt's pretty good. Is it Dan as well from Grow Up? Yeah, Grow Up. He's pretty good. There's loads of good allotment channels out there, like loads. Yeah, no, I feel your pain. Like, why was there so many stones underneath? Um, so I actually haven't done a plan yet, to be honest with you. Um, I know it's quite bad. And that we have got one good reason for that. So I might be getting a polytunnel, but I'm not sure how big it is. Basically, someone has a polytunnel, but they've never used it. So I want to have it basically in the allotment where we can obviously get full sun and stuff for it. But it might be basically what they're saying is it could be massive or it could be just a normal size. So we'll see what happens. But no, and also another thing as well is the reason I haven't done a map as well is the overgrown allotment next to us. If this allotment series keeps going well and um no one takes next door, then I might take it on. Um, yes, it's gonna be a lot more work again, but I have got ideas on what I want to do to try and um like make it a lot more quicker on the other side. Um, and yeah, but I will have to do a plan at some point. I might do it once once I've got the borders more marked out and we could actually measure the ground and we can measure where because it's weird because the allotment size is so terrible. Yeah, it's just the other side's gonna be a lot of work though. And I want to get goats. But um yeah, I want to get goats in to help clear the area. I think that'd be a good idea. But unfortunately, where I come from, there's one company that does that where you can basically rent goats, but they are fully booked for like ages. So, and I'm not in a position to have them over yet. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. But I say where I'm from down south, not far away, like probably about 45-minute drive, there's a massive car boot sale. And you do find loads of good gardening equipment there as well, like loads of them. So worst comes to worst, if I need to go there, I will go there and we can buy some good gardening stuff. And I might make a video out of it as well. Changing just reverse a bit bonkers. Don't get me started, my girlfriend's the same. Ugh. Yeah. I say 1 minute she does something, next thing you know, I was like, what's going on? uh, but I think I'm going to have to leave it there. I have got a lot of packing up to do. I'm going to do it all off camera. There's no point in me showing it. Um, but yeah, I've got a lot of packing up to do. Got a bit of recording to do. And yeah, hopefully I might have a video out today, but I wouldn't bet on it. It'll probably be the weekend. Um, and then it's a case of then filming. Like I said, I got a couple of video ideas. It's just trying to film them. And yeah, open to God. Yeah, to be open to God whispers. Yes, plenty of that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today. Like I said, sorry, it's just been a bit of a another stream where we are just taking stuff out of the ground again. Just say it's just never ending story. Um, but hopefully next couple of weeks we will have stuff here that will help the problem. And yeah, and hopefully we get some good videos out. So, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys are still enjoying the content. And yeah, right. Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for chatting. Thank you for all the questions, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh. Yes, you are right. All about patience. Yeah, I'll check them out, Lisa. I will check them out. Thank you for Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.